sometimes you hear about a movie and you just wonder, what is this about? What is this movie that is always mentioned? At the same time, it's never really, like, you never really think about it until years later, you know? You're like, what is this, like, what is this spoof, this thing about Super Troopers specifically about? I've heard of this. I don't remember anything about it. I thought there was something about digging a hole, and then I just realized that was Holes with Shia LaBeouf, you know? Stoned teenagers, nutty cops, topless chicks, and car chases. Newhouse News perpetrate huge laughs in this outrageous comedy that's so funny it should be illegal. Captain O'Hagan, Brian Cox, tries in vain to control the imaginations and hormones of his bumbling team of 5 Vermont highway patrolmen. When the opportunity to solve a real crime rolls their way, the formerly inept Super Troopers bounce into action to become the highway heroes. 2001, 108 minutes. And, you know, just like Risky Business, I had no idea what the concept was. But, you know what? This movie is a laugh-a-minute fun fest that has sunglasses, a mustache, and a crew of 3 people right here, a blow-up doll, and the remaining 2 members right here. So yeah, pretty much in Vermont, you know, there's the highway patrol, and then there is like the regular law enforcement. Now, I'm not certain if there's like the competition, I guess is the word, of the two. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know, but it's interesting to hear and think about, because I mean, it's like, it kind of does get into that, but you're not here to look about like the drama or the competition. You are here to look at the laughter. Let's see, the F word, the S word, nudity, stoned teenagers, yeah. Just the fact that in the very beginning, that the cops, that these patrolmen stop some teenagers, and it's like that, and they're afraid that they're going to get pulled over. So it's like, of course, they get littering charge, whatever. It's like, one of them says, hey, please, we don't want to be caught. Please inhale all this marijuana. Somehow puts it down. I was like, okay, put down these magic mushrooms. Somehow puts all that down. And it's just like, yeah, it's just hilarious to see just this guy ingest it. Then it turns out it was $130 worth of stuff in 2001 money, so that's probably at least $300-400 nowadays if I had to guess. I don't know. But that's still a good amount of money, man. And it just there's, like I said, this is more of like the comedy. In this sense, is it's not comedy as tragedy plus timing, but it's just more of pulling pranks. And also kind of just one-liners, like very specifically. And also some sexual deviation too. Let's not forget that there's this German couple that is pulled over. And it's like they are sex-addled Germans. The fact alone that they managed to bring out what could have been almost like a consensual session going on, and even this male German who brings out this giant feather. I know that there's a very specific term, like the feather used for like, what was it, like feeling when someone's blindfolded? So this movie does not give an F about that. I mean, and you would think, oh, they're going to lock these Germans up. Like, no, we're going to go and have a whatever, not a menage a trois, but whatever the French number for 4 is, a trois. So, 4 trois, there we go. And even the Germans are brought in later to help translate this awful chimp cartoon. And it's like, yeah, you should be you should be in the little area with your wife, but you're helping us translate. That's funny. They give their boss a whole bunch of crud, who's like, if I hear the word shenanigan one more time, I'm going to pistol whip somebody. Because it's like, hey, we're not going to do any shenanigans, blah, blah, blah. The whole quote's going on. It's right there on the IMDb, but it's delivered at such a rapid pace that you just can't help but watch. It's like one of those movies that you watch with a beer. I don't drink anymore. This is Poppy, Poppi. This is Raspberry Rose, and it's just like it's something you crack a couple beers open, you watch it, you laugh your butt off. You can even become stoned and watch it if you want. I don't touch that stuff, but I can certify that this is funny. But then again, there are the scenes that go on, especially when they're dealing with all the marijuana that's inside of Winnebago. And it's like they're trying to figure out they're in competition to try and they're in competition with the aforementioned group to try and get the reward, of like expanding their budget and to get more I guess recognition compared to the local enforcement. So there is some sense going on, including like one of the cops that has a Fu Manchu is at a baseball game. There's some other cops. They managed to buy him a colossal size amount of cotton candy, which was just a sight to see. There's something known as the Meow Game. So, yeah, this movie is just a true gag-a-minute film. It is infinitely quotable. It's as the IMDb, it's crass, it's vulgar, and it's sophomoric. But that's exactly what makes this work. And it's like I said, it's a satire of all the cops that are going on. Some would even say Police Academy. Police Academy. I will need to give that one a watch. So yeah, do I recommend Super Troopers? Oh heck yeah, go and watch Super Troopers for some great mustaches. Oh yeah.